Hi.
So tell us a bit about yourself.
My name's Ellen. I'm from Manchester. I'm 31. I live with my mum and brother. I've got two brothers, and I work at a university over there.
So what was baby Ellen like? What were you like as a child?
Well, I've got two brothers and I'm the middle child, so I was always a bit of an attention seeker. A tomboy. I always wanted to be like my brothers. I loved reading, and I was a bit naughty, really.
Are you still like that? Still like the child?
Yeah, I think I'm exactly the same, actually.
I know for a period that you do stand-up comedy.
Yeah, well, I don't do it so much anymore, but I used to do it quite a lot.
What got you into that?
People always told me that I should do it, and I had quite a lot of stories from different jobs, and I entered a script writing competition for the BBC, and I won it, but I messed it up basically, and so I had all these jokes and all these stories to tell that I built into a sitcom, and then I wanted to still use them, so I decided to put it into stand-up instead.
Would you say that you're a funny person?
I wouldn't say it, but I suppose other people say it.
So, how's your day been? What did you do today?
Very nice. I woke up, I live near Bury, so it's quite far, so I have like an hour's bus journey. I went to work, went to the gym, and now I've came to see you two.
So, what would you say is your biggest struggle? Or what has been your biggest struggle in life?
I find it very difficult to hold down a job because I just want to travel, and there's nothing in life that I really want to do other than comedy or acting or travel. Like, I would really love to have my own YouTube channel doing food and like a personality food comedy based travel show in Thailand. But it's obviously not a very easy job to get. So I think my struggle is what I really want to do, it's very difficult to get, and it's very expensive to travel all the time.
So, have you travelled to a lot of places?
Yeah, I try and travel a lot. I try and go to a lot of places around Europe, but I spent like a year like doing the backpacker thing around Asia. And then I lived in Thailand for a while teaching, lived in New Zealand for a while, came back, went back to Thailand, came back, went back to Thailand, came back, went back to Thailand, and now I'm here and I'm going back to Thailand in October.
Why Thailand?
I hate this question. I just love it. I don't know why, I just feel so at home there. I cannot give you reasons why I love it. I just love it so much. I just feel, I never thought I could live out, I am really close to my family, and I never ever thought that I could live out of Manchester until I went to Thailand, and I thought, I'm really at home here. And then my family would never want me to live out of Manchester, but then my mum came to visit me in Thailand, and she even said, like, you really belong here. I can tell.
So what's something you had to go a day without doing?
Putting a photograph on Instagram. Eating, which is obvious, but I love food. Thinking about Thailand. I talk too much at work, so maybe I couldn't go to work and not like socialise. I just talk far too much.
You said you're very close to your family.
Yeah.
And you have two brothers.
Yeah.
What kind of parent do you think you'll grow up to be like?
I try and be the same as my mum. Like, when I was growing up, my mum wasn't strict whatsoever. Like, she never put any rules on me. And because of that, like, I never wanted to let her down. So I said I was naughty, like I was quite mischievous when I was younger, but like when all my friends were out drinking and smoking and things like that, I never did it because their parents had said, oh, you can't do that, you can't do that. So they wanted to rebel. But I never in my life have had anything to rebel against. So I think I'd try and be like that. I think just I'd rather have like a friendship with my children. My mum's like a really good friend of mine instead. So I try and have a friendship because then I think it's more of an element that you don't want to let them down. So I'd be very caring, and I try and be quite fun, but discipline-wise, try and be more of a friend with not much discipline, and hope that they're the same as me.
How would you say your mother would describe you?
Attention seeker, too loud, can't sit still for long enough. My mum says that I have ADHD, like adult ADHD, and she genuinely thinks that I have that, which is fine for me because I googled it and it said like if you've got that, you're always late for things and you can't keep bedrooms tidy. So everything it's my ADHD, it's my ADHD.
How would your friends describe you? Similar.
Attention seeker, talks too much, can't sit still, because it's hard for my friends because I'm always going away, and say I was obsessed with Thailand, but also very loyal. I mean, I would say I'm a very good friend to my friends, yeah.
You have a lot of tattoos.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a bit of your tattoos?
This is my favourite band, Biffy Clyro. This is my favourite Thai dish, Bat Mi Mu Dang, which you cooked for me once. It was very, very nice. This is the geographical coordinates of my favourite place in Bangkok, which is Ratatouille. This is my favourite plane, and this is Bangkok in Thai. And this is when the bomb happened in Manchester and everybody was getting the bee tattoos. I don't really like insects, so I didn't want a bee tattooed on me, but it's like a famous Manchester record label, and that's the Manchester dialing code. This one, I was talking to a girl on Tinder and I told her like I don't really care about things and anyone can dare me to do anything and I'll do it. So she said, I dare you to get my initials. So I said fine, and I'd never met her. I don't actually speak to her anymore. This is my nana's signature. This is my mum's name. And this is just a cover up that doesn't mean anything. This is some stupid Thai. And again, some more stupid Thai. Most of them are just stupid Thai.
So you're really close to your nanny?
Oh yeah, very, yeah.
Yeah, so what did you learn from her, like, being with her?
My nana is the most liberal person. She's 80, but she's very forward thinking. She like took me to an anti-racism rally when I was like 3 years old, and like for me, she would rather I came home as a heroin addict than have any racism in me. She's like completely not homophobic. So I learned a lot of that from my nana, just to be very accepting of everybody, love everybody. She's very, very clever. So just when she ran her own business when I was younger, so I was always driving around in the car with her because she was like a saleswoman for first aid. And I didn't realise at the time because she was just constantly talking and telling me stuff, but it was teaching me stuff really. So she's a very, very clever woman. But also I'm a lot like her because she always has to be right, and I feel like I have that. And she's very stubborn, and I feel like I've also got that.
What does happiness mean to you?
Thailand. Just like, I'm not a very materialistic person. I don't need much money. I just contentment really. Just being like good friends, good health, my family, nice food, just everyone being okay. I don't really want for much. I'm very happy with very little. So just being happy in myself and Thailand.
What has been your biggest accomplishment so far? What would you say?
It took me 6 times to pass my driving test. So definitely passing. I would love to say something really profound, but it is honestly passing my driving test 6th time. And you've been in the car with me, and I think you think I shouldn't have passed it at all.
Have a routine, morning routine?
I wake up and I'm living back with my mum at the moment to try and save money, and we both can't get out of bed without coffee. So we take it in turns. We wake up in the morning and then one of us has to go and get coffee and take that in turns. Get ready for work, and it takes me an hour and a half. So I'm trying to learn Thai on the bus at the moment, but it's too difficult. I just can't. And yeah, then I get to work. I brush my teeth, of course.
You think you're weird? If scale like 1 to 10.
Well, I wouldn't say I was. I reckon some people say I am, but if you're weird, you don't think you're weird. I'm normal. Do you think I'm weird? Thank you.
What's one thing you wish you knew how to do?
Speak Thai. Am I talking about Thailand too much? Speak Thai, write Thai, and you know what? I've always been fascinated by electricians. I would love to. I've always felt like it was too masculine to get into, but I'm fascinated by loads of wires. Do you know when people, like the engineers, the phone engineers, and they open those green cabinets on the street and there's just 10,000 wires, and I think, how do you know how to do that? I would love to understand electrics, something like, yeah, electrical engineering. I'm too lazy.
So can you imagine yourself 10 years from now? Where were you?
In an ideal world or in reality?
Both.
Okay. Actually, I am a very strong believer in the laws of attraction. So I'm going to say where I am going to be, but between us it's where I probably won't be, but I hope to be. I would love to be living in Thailand and be making my money by making like travel videos, like exploring food and the people over there. Because I think there's a lot of travel shows and food shows, but it's by like celebrities just because they're celebrities or male chefs. And I don't think there's any, I mean, I'm not young, I'm 31, but not really anyone from my generation doing it really. So I would love to be in Thailand doing that, to be healthy, my family to be healthy, and I hope not to be looking so much older, maybe.
What do you think is your superpower?
I'm very good at convincing people of things, I think. Like, I'm quite good at talking to people and getting my way. So I'd say that, like, if my friends need to write a complaint letter or do something on the phone, or like even taking back something to a shop, I'm quite good at convincing people. My nana says I should be a politician, but too lazy.
What are you the most thankful for?
My family, like, just 100%. Like, my family have gone through a bit of a difficult time recently, and I just think like my life has changed a lot, and for my brothers, and like we've all just counted on each other so much, and then I look at other people's situations and or stuff I've been through, and I think I'm just so lucky for my family. So lucky. Like, instantly, 100% my family.
How do you wish to be remembered?
Just nice and funny. Just like a nice, good person. Just a good person who made people laugh. Yeah.
Can you give us a piece of advice, just people who are watching? Would you like to give some advice, something that you think everyone should know?
Not to get very heavy, but like, you know what, you can go through some really, really horrible times, and like when I met you, I was at a very strange time in my life, and if you think it's the absolute end of the world, it's really, really not. And as long as you've got good friends, good family around you, like, you will be fine. And again, law of attraction, I do think it works. So if you want something, just believe that you can get it. I sound like Katy Perry now because I think that's a direct quote from her, but like, I genuinely believe if you really want something, like, you can get it. Nothing is impossible. If you really, really believe and try, you can.
Thank you, Ellen.
You're very welcome.